Hello, in this video, we are going to take a look at how embedding works in Canvas. When you embed to a website, it means that you place content directly on your page instead of just linking it. A link would take students to an external site or a new tab, whereas embedding keeps them right within the same page. So we are going to take a look at embedding a slide deck, embedding a video, which is really handy, embedding a web page, embedding Edpuzzle, and embedding a Bridges math workplace. And I'll break this YouTube video into segments so that you're able to easily forward through to the exact time of the embedding piece that you want to watch. So I'm sitting here on my home page, and I have these buttons that are not linking anywhere, but I have a slideshow, or at least a one slideshow that I used in the classroom for kids to access quick links. And maybe I want to use that just to have kids get started in Canvas instead of having to link a page to every single button. So I'll show you how to embed a slideshow. I'm going to go to that slideshow, and this is just a simple one slide piece, and every single one of these is linked to different websites that we would have used throughout the year, and they're just all right here. Not real well organized, but it works. So to embed a website, to embed a slide deck, you have to have it published. So I'm going to click File and Publish to the web. And instead of just grabbing this link, I'm going to click the word embed. Now, we have a lot of code here. I'm going to highlight it all and press Control C to copy. So I've copied that embed code. I'm going to go back to my Canvas page, and I have my cursor right where I want it to be. You might see the embed symbol, this little cloud right here at the end. You might have to click the three dots. You can also find it under the Insert button, and you can use embed here as well. So let's click that embed, and now it's just waiting for me to paste that long code. Control V to paste and submit. And voila, there is my web page, and it is embedded. I will go ahead and save it, and we'll move on to the next thing that I'll show you. The next thing I'll show embedding a slide deck again with a different purpose. That was a one slide piece. You could do that with a newsletter, anything that you have created within a Google slide. I'm here in my social studies module, and I've set up some different items for a possible research project that kids could do, or on a simpler level for younger kids, it could be a step-by-step move through the pages activity where they might watch a video, do an activity, and then make a video of their assessment. Either way, they're going to work through these steps of this module. So it's a little long, but I wanted to add to it. So what I did was I created some pages down here, and remember I did that by add, and I just need to change this arrow to a page. And when I click create page, I can name it whatever I want. So I was just going to do some practice embeds here. So I named them different things that I'm going to show you embedding into this module. And I can slide them around anywhere I want. So if I want them to if I want to introduce this research project on a page, and then I want them to view a slide deck and take notes and visit a couple websites, I can fix the order of the things that I want them to do. So on this page that I made, this slide presentation embed page, I'm opening it right now, and there's absolutely nothing there. I'm going to click in that edit mode, and I can go to my civil rights movement slide deck. And again, just like the one slideshow, I can publish it to the web. And I think this one I might have already published it to the web, but I can still grab this embed link, Control C, and then I can go back to Canvas, and I'm going to find that cloud tool, the embed tool, and paste that code and submit it. So now when students go to this page, let's save it so you can see a student view, what it might look like for them. That embeds really nicely. And you notice it says not yet available. So I'm going to leave that student view. If you want to see something in student view, you have to have it published, at least temporarily. So let's go back there, go to student view, and it'll look pretty much the same for them, except you can see they're going to have that scroll bar, and now they can take in this information. If you ever see that part of a slideshow is cut off, that's something I can help you fix. But now they're able to view that right within it. Notice if they click next, it actually goes to the next link in the module, which opens up to a website. So this could be research. So see how one thing flows right to the other. Let's go on back here. Let's leave student view, and we're going to go back to modules. And we'll go back to social studies. And we'll look at another way to embed. Next, we'll take a look at embedding a video, specifically a video from YouTube. I highly recommend embedding videos, especially if your kids are using YouTube. You notice when you go to YouTube, you have all these suggestions off to the side, and kids can be distracted by that, tempted to click on things that they don't need to. But if you are within Canvas and you've embedded the video, there's less of a chance that they're going to exit, or you can easily see when they're exiting Canvas. So using the embed code is different than just copying this link. This will not embed, even if you're using that cloud tool. To embed, to find the embed code, you want to find this share button right here. When you click the share button, look for this greater than less than sign. That is the HTML code sign for embed. Click it, and then if I triple click, I can capture all this text, Control C, and now I have that embed code. Then I can go back to my Canvas page, and I prepared a page for this YouTube embed. So I'm going to open this page. Again, I could title and add text to this page. When I click edit, I can type in this box directions for things for them to think about while they're watching this video. Right now, I will just paste the video just as it is. Again, I can find the embed tool right over here under the three dots or at the very end. Control V, paste that code. Now that video is there. You can resize a video and make it larger or smaller within a Canvas page. That requires taking a look at this code, which gets a little scary and long the longer your page are, but you're able to change the numbers, the width and the height to make your video a little larger or smaller. We're not going to take a look at that today, but I just wanted you to know that it can happen. The next thing we'll look at is embedding Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is an interactive site that you can input any videos of your own, videos from YouTube, and you can add questions for students to answer. The video will pause and allow them to answer questions. So I have an Edpuzzle already created about the Civil War. I'm going to show how you can embed that assignment. I've assigned it to my students who are already in my class to embed it into my Canvas page. So I'm going to click Share Assignment, and I have the embed code right down below, and all I have to do is click copy code. And there's a lot of code in here, but it's copied, and I can take it back to my Canvas course. I'll click on this page that pretty plain page. Again, no directions on it, but you would want to add directions for your student. I'll click edit that page, and I'm going to find that embed code and paste that code and submit. And now students can simply see that Get Started button and click that Get Started button right here within Canvas without leaving Canvas. We're going to go ahead and save it. I do have a video on how to use Edpuzzle if it interests you. Nearpod has a very Edpuzzle-like feature that you could also make use of. Now that we've used Edpuzzle, let's take a look how you can make a website show up right within Canvas. So we're going to click Modules again, and we'll take a look at a few examples of how you might decide to embed a website. So I'm going to click on my website embed page, and maybe you're working on a project and you want students to have easy access to a dictionary. You can embed a dictionary site, any dictionary site, into your Canvas page. Now, in order to do that, it gets a little bit tricky. You need to use something called an iframe generator. An iframe will create the HTML code that allows you to embed that website. It'll create it for you because you just can't grab that code from a website like you might be able to from Flipgrid or from Edpuzzle. So I'm going to go to that dictionary. I'm going to copy the website address and I'm going to go to that iframe generator. Now, you don't need to understand what the code means. You just need to be able to copy and paste. So there's my pasted code, and I'm always going to hit preview so I could see what it looks like. And that's the size of it. If I want it to appear a little bit bigger within Canvas, I'm going to go back to that iframe editor, and I'm going to choose a number between 900 and 1,000. Let's go with 950. And maybe we'll estimate about 600 for the height. And now I can preview again and see what it looks like. Now that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more workable for kids, and they'll be able to scroll through it on your page. So now that I know that that's a good size, I'm going to click generate, and there's that code. Let's copy it, and let's go back to Canvas. We'll edit again. We will grab the cloud, and paste that code. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So now when students access this page, which could have other things on it, they have access to a dictionary right here within Canvas. So kind of cool to do. Let's save that away. Could do the same thing with a research website. I love Mr. Nussbaum's site, especially when my students are researching regions. So maybe I want them to access this site right within Canvas. Same thing. I can go and copy. I can take it over to the iframe editor. I can paste that link, get rid of that one, and preview. And now it's coming up size the same as my last one. And if I went back and generated that code, let's copy it. I can go back into Canvas and click Edit. And I can paste that embed code just like I did previously. Loading just a little bit slow. I just deleted that with one click. So we'll go back, Cloud, paste that embed code, and submit. And now when students go to this page, if they were doing some research, instead of linking to an external page, you've got it right within Canvas. Let's publish it so we can see it within student view. And that's laying out pretty nice. So even if I click on this interactive map, it's staying right within Canvas. So I'm not going anywhere. They're getting everything they need right here. You know, you're safe. They're not venturing out to websites that they shouldn't need to. So to wrap up, you can use the embed tool to place many things right within Canvas if you can locate the code or if you can generate the code. Couple final examples that I'll show you, not how to do, but just what it might look like. Padlet can be embedded. Here's an example about how that might look. So students can click the plus and respond with Post-its on Padlets. This is a Padlet I set up years ago. Bridges Math. I'll go back to modules, and I've taken a math workplace and embedded it right within a page. This is a kindergarten one. Now that it's published, let's go to student view and just take a look at how that looks like for students. They have access to all the tools, so they can drag and drop those pennies right on over, and they can interact with this right within Canvas without them having to click their little fingers on a tab and go anywhere and then come back to Canvas. They can do everything right there. So hopefully that gives you an idea of a few things that you could try, that you could embed right into your Canvas page with the purpose of having everything right there for students. Thanks for watching, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you.